Some more positive news, of course, and that is the week that was. A good road trip for the Mets here, Joe. We've seen Francisco Lindor just thrive in the leadoff spot. Brandon Nimmo finding that power again. And J.D. Martinez. It feels like nobody can get J.D. Martinez out. I mean, you just can't really overstate how important he is to this ball club and how different they look since he's been here and he's been such a big glue guy in the middle of it all.
What a difference having a DH makes, huh? The Mets have not.
Turns out it helps.
Yeah, the Mets have not exactly addressed designated hitter so much since it came into the National League. But J.D. Martinez is a game changer in the middle of the lineup. He breaks up Nimmo and Alonso, gives you another slugger. And the reality here is this Mets offense is performing like we thought the Mets offense was going to perform coming into the season. Now it's finally starting to click. They are the hottest team in baseball. They have the best record since the end of May in the whole sport. So the Mets are playing in ways like we hoped was possible.
I mean, how about this, Joe? Just when you look at the actual wild card standings right now, and I can't sit here and just read it all off because almost every team is involved right now. But the Mets, as we record, 37 and 39, a game and a half back in the wild card race. There are 5 teams that are either a game and a half back or 2.5 games back of the wild card race right now, which goes back to your original point at the top of the show. That 17-game stretch, which kind of leads towards the deadline, is going to be pivotal for this team when it comes to decision-making time. If the Mets just continue to play anywhere close to how they have over the last month, they are not going to be actual sellers at the deadline. Maybe guys that they don't view as a part of your future going forward in August with the rotation. But the Mets, I don't know if they'll be buyers, but this is just a massive stretch the next 3 weeks ahead for them, how they kind of define that strategy.
It is so crucial to not just this year, obviously, which is, where we're living, but you talk about buying players or selling players. If the Mets, go into the tank over the next 3 weeks, then the conversation is going to creep back up about Pete Alonso and Luis Severino and what the Mets could do. But I'm not here for that energy right now.
No, how could you be with the way they're playing?
The way the Mets are playing, I expect they're going to keep themselves certainly in position, if not in control of one of those wild card spots, because this stretch, when you get into July, it's Washington, it's Pittsburgh, it's Miami, it's Colorado, it's Washington again, I think, and Miami. Like, July is a month that really favors the Mets on their schedule, and they've done a good job performing against some of these good and better teams. It's time for the Mets to beat up on those lesser teams.